Hi, today we're going to make gluten-free chocolate brownies that will taste just like normal chocolate brownies made with normal flour. We have 250 grams of dark chocolate. I use a supermarket brand, but if you want it to be extra special, then use a quality brand. We have 250 grams of salted butter, 300 grams of sugar, 60 grams of cocoa powder, 75 grams of gluten-free plain flour. I also use a supermarket brand because I find it is as good as any. We have 3 eggs which have to weigh 150 grams. You have to be precise about this. And we use one egg yolk. Now, if you're making meringues, you can use just 150 grams of egg yolks, and that way it uses up all the egg yolks. This can be frozen and used when you next want to make meringues. First thing you do is you take your dark chocolate, 250 grams of dark chocolate, and I've broken it up, and 250 grams of butter. And you place it in a bowl over simmering water to melt. Ensure that you've got no lumps of chocolate left in it, and it's mixed in with your butter. Take it off the heat, be careful because it will be hot, and place to the side. In the meantime, take your flour and cocoa powder. That was 60 grams of cocoa powder and 75 grams of gluten-free flour, and put it through a sieve. Make sure you get all that flour. Put it through a sieve so you get rid of all the lumps. And it's all nice and light. And you mix it up as you go. It doesn't take too long. It just means you've not got big lumps of cocoa powder. In another bowl, take your eggs, which you've weighed out, which was 150 grams of eggs plus 1 egg yolk. Now, it might be easier to whisk up the first 150 grams so that you can take out what you don't need. Take your 300 grams of sugar and add that to the eggs, and then either use an electric whisk or an ordinary whisk, and whisk it for about 10 minutes with the ordinary whisk, or 2 or 3 minutes with an electric whisk till it's pale and creamy. As you can see, it's turned pale and creamy. What you want to do now is add your teaspoon of baking powder to your flour and cocoa mix, because that was plain flour that I used. You need it to rise. Add that to your egg mix, and then add your chocolate mix too. You've got all of it. And you want to quickly fold it all in. You want to do this as quickly as possible because the longer you take to do it, the less chance you keep air in it. Make sure you get right down to the bottom so that it's no dry bits. Then take that ingredient and pour it into your 8-inch lined tray. And that goes into an oven which is preheated at 160 degrees or 150 degrees if it's a fan assisted oven. And that cooks for 35 to 40 minutes. After 40 minutes you should find that your cake is ready and it has a slight wobble in the middle. Take it out to cool. You'll see it's cracked in the same way that a normal brownie would be. And don't worry if it sides, that's not normal. Leave it to cool before cutting it.